Hey guys, this practice is for those of you that want a great stretch after your workout in the gym or outside, or maybe one of the classes that you take each week. So I've had a couple requests about not just a yoga flow, but kind of the concept of just stretching after class. So this 20-minute sequence will kind of walk you through how to stretch out different parts of your body, different muscles, and then hopefully you feel good and ready for your workout the next day. Okay guys, we're gonna get started seated on our tailbone, so go ahead and drop down. And you're gonna extend your legs out in front of you. So I want your feet nice and wide, especially for those of you that are tight, and I want you to lift your heart forward. Now I have 2 yoga blocks here, which I know aren't always in all gyms or at your house, but you can also use a foam roller or a pillow if you would like to use the blocks. I want you to sit up nice and straight and engage your core, so lift your heart forward. And then on your breath out, you're gonna gently walk your hands out in front of you, and then just see how far you can fold to stretch. So some of you are going to be able to fold further than others, and that's totally normal, and some of you are going to feel pretty stuck in this pose. But if you can and you want to, you can fold all the way down. And if that's not available, then you're just going to stay upright right here. So just kind of start to work through the back of the legs and into the lower back. So possibly if you had done some deadlifts or you've done some work on your back, you're going to really feel these stretches through your hamstrings and then also in the bottoms of your feet. So by flexing the feet, toes are up, you're going to notice that room too. On your next breath, we're gonna slowly come up, and I want you to take the bottoms of your feet together. Now please don't pull your feet all the way into your groin. Keep your chest elevated. And then gently from here, press your elbows towards your knees. That's gonna assist the knees down, and then you're gonna just shift your heart forward. Feel the opening through the pelvis and the outside of the hips, and just feel your breath in and your breath out. Notice each inhale and each exhale and fold in just a hair further. And then from here, gently make your way up to an upright position. We're gonna extend our left leg out in front of us, and we're gonna hug our right knee to our chest. As you pull your knee to your chest, lengthen your spine, sit up tall, and again, flexion through your bottom foot. Cross your right foot over your left leg, use your left arm, and then raise the right arm so you can twist and look over the back shoulder. As you rotate, lift your chest forward, drop your shoulders down, and then turn your chin all the way in line with your shoulder bone. Find your breath as you twist. Just notice each inhale and exhale. And then very gently come back through center. We're gonna stay on this side, so you're gonna allow your heel to kind of hang out over the thigh. The knee will be open. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, you're gonna fold over this left straight leg. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen, and then exhale, just fold over the leg and really feel yourself working. And if you still have your tennis shoes on from your workout, that's totally fine. If you want to take them off mid-stretch, you're welcome to do that. And then when you're ready, slowly come up. We'll hug the right knee back to the chest where we started, and then we'll switch sides. So inhale, go ahead and slowly pull the left knee to the belly, sit up nice and tall. Good, exhale, cross it over. Inhale, sit up straight. Use your right arm to hug the knee. Inhale your left arm up and then twist. As you twist, drop the shoulders. A lot of times we plant the hand, we bring the shoulder up. So drop the shoulder down to rotate more. Take your time, breathe in and breathe out. As we come back to center, we're gonna stay on this side, so you're gonna allow the heel to kind of flop over the thigh, so it's a seated figure 4. Sit up nice and tall, raise your arms high, flex the foot, and then fold. And again, some of you might be right here, because this is pulling a lot in your hip, or you're just really tight in your back. Otherwise, fold in as much as you can. And you're also gonna notice the pressure on the thigh is gonna feel slightly like a foam roller over your quad, so as you notice that, just breathe through that space. On your next breath, come up nice and slow, hug the knee back to the chest. And then I want you to extend both of your legs forward again, but bring the feet a little bit closer together this time. Inhale, raise your arms high, and then see if you fold forward, if you can go a little bit further. Some of you, again, are gonna grab the feet. Some of you are gonna stay on the shins. And then as you fold forward here, I want you to notice kind of this space and your collapse over the thigh bones. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And then exhale as we fold in more. Good. Drive your tailbone back behind you. Reach your heart forward. On your next breath, slowly come up. You're going to bend your knees and plant your feet for a pose we call reverse tabletop. So turn your hands out behind you. I'm just going to inhale, elevate your hips up as high as you can. Drop your head back and then open the front of your hips. And then work through the shoulders a little bit side to side and just notice the rotation or the lack thereof. And then exhale, have a seat. Cross your ankles and then move forward to your hands and your knees. And if you can't transition that easily, just find yourself on your hands and your knees. From there, inhale, pull your heart forward. So you're gonna lift your chest. This is called cow pose. So it's gonna open up your chest if you're really tight in your pecs, and it's gonna help extend through the low back. And then exhale, we're gonna tuck the chin. So you're gonna look at your body, drop your head down, and then raise your back up, and then go ahead and prop yourself up onto your fingertips. Good. Exhale, neutral spine. Extend your fingers in front of you. And then from there, I just want you to press back to one downward facing dog. So you're gonna extend your hips back. Stretch it out. Notice if you're hanging out right here, and if you are, push back more. And then from here, we're gonna very slowly take our right foot and bring it to the outside of our right hand. So in this lunge position, it's nice and wide, and as our heart is reaching forward, you should feel your hips opening. Now, if this is a lot, I want you to stay right here. If you can, you're gonna flex this foot, and you're gonna start to allow the hip to open out wide. Take a full breath in as you press the hip open. And then exhale, ground your foot nice and flat. We're gonna curl our back toes and very gently straighten both legs as much as you can, depending on your body. Shift to the left, which is into a wide-legged fold. And then lift your spine forward, tailbone long. Exhale, fold in nice and slow here. Stretching to the back of both your legs in this position and allowing yourself to breathe out. We're gonna deeply bend our back left knee, so inhale your heart up. Take a deep bend of this back leg. So some of you are gonna be right here, and this foot can stay flat. Some of you are gonna rotate so the heel is up and the toe is down. Some of you, by the way, may never be this low, and that's okay. And then if you want, this heel can drop, and you can work from right here as well. So noticing that pull through your groin, through your inner thigh. And again, if that's too much, you can just stay right here. Good. We're gonna shift back to this front leg and then roll the pelvis all the way forward. And I want you to put your back left knee down and then bring the hands to your right thigh bone. Heart is up. Go ahead and raise your left arm up to the sky. That's the same as the leg that's down. And you're gonna reach off to the right. So that's gonna give you a really big pull into your hip flexor, and then squeeze your left butt while you do this. Notice I'm not lunging forward, I'm just holding my knee right over my ankle. Good. Exhale, bring this hand down. Pick up your back knee, and then take a giant step forward. So we're gonna widen our feet, and we're gonna take our hands to the back of our ankles, and we're gonna hug our chest over our thighs as our tailbone elevates as we draw in and we tuck our chin and look left and right. Slowly lift and lengthen the spine halfway. And then exhale, fold forward. You're gonna step your right foot all the way back so that our left foot is on the outside of our left fingertips. And then gently lower the knee. So it's the same position we were in after down dog on the first side. Pull the heart forward, stretch to the back right thigh bone. Exhale, stay here. This might be a lot, or start to dorsal flex the foot as it falls out to the side. It's also called supination. Hand to thigh and look over the chest. Good. Full breath in as you twist, full breath out. Take your time, bring your body back to center. And then curl your back toes for me. Lift your knee and then gently straighten both legs. Look back at your right foot. Take your time, transition to the right, wide-legged forward bend. So again, allowing yourself to work into this hamstring stretch as you fold. We're gonna deeply bend our back knee like we did before. Again, stay upright or sink in if you wish. Rotate your toes. Drop the heel and then maybe the hands come to the heart. Find your balance here. And if you feel comfortable with your hands down, you can also always leave them down. Take your time. We're gonna shift forward to our front foot and pivot, and then step forward to where we started, top of the mat. From here, slowly allow your hands to pull in and drop your head down. Bend your knees, rest your tummy on your thighs, and then just kind of feel this space where you don't have to feel any effort in the shoulders. And then slowly roll up bone by bone by bone by bone, bringing the shoulders up and then back down the back. Bring your feet a little bit closer together for me, and then lift the heart up. Good. Inhale, raise both arms up. And then exhale, bring the hands all the way back down. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Lower the knee. Keep your chest upright, and then again, stack knee over ankle, hip over knee. Hands are on your hips. You're gonna inhale, raise your right arm into the air, and then lean to your left as much as you can. Good. Create room in the front of this right pelvis and the outside of your hips, and then breathe. Good. Exhale, frame your front foot, and we're gonna straighten our left leg. Fold over the shin. From here, we're gonna bend our front knee, and then we're just going to step forward to the top of the mat again, and then switch, left foot back. Now we already took that side stretch on the first knee, so we're gonna straighten out this right leg, and then fold over this shin, working into your hamstring. Good. Inhale, bend your front knee, come forward. And then exhale, straighten the back leg, and then we're gonna pivot again to the left. So I'm facing you into this wide-legged fold for your last time. I want you to slowly rise with your legs wide and just breathe here. I want you to turn your toes out a little bit wider, and then bend your knees and drop down into your hips as your hands hit your thighs. And then just kind of rock a little bit side to side, waking up the hips. Lifting your chest forward. Go ahead and straighten the legs and the arms. Then you're gonna grab one arm, doesn't matter which one, bending the elbow and then pulling your head back. Inhale, both arms up, and then switch. So whichever one you didn't do before, grab the other elbow, tricep up. Good. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands back to your thighs, sink down into your hips again, and rock a little bit left and right. Inhale as you straighten your legs. Exhale, pivot forward. You're going to interlace your fingers, so each finger just like this behind your back. And then exhale, we're going to fold forward together, dropping our chest down, stretching out our shoulders. I want you to look over one shoulder, pull your hands away from you. And then look over the other shoulder, pulling your hands away. I want you to come back to center, pulling your hands forward, and then we're gonna exhale, bring our hands down, and we're gonna find this low squat. So maybe your heels are up, this is totally fine. Or you're gonna drop your heels down. Harder to do. Press your triceps to your inner thighs and then lift your chest forward. Good, breathe in and out. And then take your time here and see if you can exhale, slowly straighten the legs and then fold over your legs here as you breathe out. Grab the back of your legs, pull your chest in. And then again, inhale, come all the way up nice and slow. Exhale, hands by your side. Have a seat again where we started, so go ahead and lower your tailbone back down. From here, you're gonna cross your right ankle over your left thigh, Just gonna sit back a little bit and kind of feel your hips. Stay here if you have room. Maybe walk your hands up, lift your chest. And then feel the outside of your right butt. Rock it a little bit side to side. Take your time and just switch your legs. So opposite leg on top, so left ankle crosses over right thigh. Lean back to start, that way you can check in and see how it feels. And then again, walk yourself up. Lift your chest, breathe. Rocking a little bit if you want. And then on your breath out, release both of your feet down, lay down onto your backs for me, please. Take your time and allow your hips just to rest here as you plant your feet down on your mat. You're gonna extend your left leg out and hug your right knee to your belly. Pull it in tight. Straighten the right leg to the sky, hold above or below the knee, and then feel the leg come towards you. Hamstring stretch. Bend your knee in one more time and then twist it across, spinal twist. So I'm gonna move my hips slightly to the right, and then I'm gonna bring this knee over to twist. Looking over the right shoulder, away from my bent knee. You should feel this in your lower back and into your front ribs and in the front of your right chest. Take your time, come back to center, give your knee a hug, and then switch legs. So scoot your tailbone back, hug the left knee in, right leg long. Straighten your left leg when you're ready. Reach it up high, hold above or below the knee, and then pull the leg towards you. Again, working on your hamstring stretch. Hug the knee back in, scoot your hips left, and then twist to your right. So you should feel the front of the left chest as your arm reaches away, and then the front of your ribs. From here, come back to center, give yourself a big hug. And then very gently hug both knees in, press your low back down, and then feel your effort. Roll your ankles around, so making sure that there's no effort in the feet, still holding any tension, just let them go. Raise your feet high into the air, just kind of feel your legs above your heart and just breathe. And then exhale, lower your feet down. Take one reverse table or reverse bridge, raise your pelvis up, and then slowly, slowly bring it down. Grab the back of your legs to help yourself come up, and then exhale to a comfortable seat. Hold on to your knees, lift your heart forward, and just breathe. Exhale, just fold here. Just notice this pull maybe into your low back and how you feel. Inhale, come up, sit up nice and tall, reach your arms as high as you can. Exhale, just relax your hands and feel your body. The goal here is that you feel stretched out, maybe even warmer than when you ended your workout, but also so that your body feels safe, so that you feel like you can recover better, and then you can recover for longer, and then you can be stronger for your next workout. If you have any questions about any of these stretching movements, feel free to comment below, or maybe check out one of my other videos on here for yoga for athletes or other things that we have listed that you may be interested in. Thank you.